Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Tries to pass it through. Could move up a gear here. Pass somewhat off target. Senesi makes the starting 11. Talk to me, Jim. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's a real physical presence to start with, and for me, he anticipates the game extremely well. What I like about him most, though, is the effect he has on the rest of the defence. He's one of those players that makes other players play better. He's always talking.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And it's Maradona. Now, can they get him away? And he whips it in. Oh, what has happened? He's having a shot! Cabo Verde have reclaimed it. Knocks it into space. That's going wide left. Cross goes in there. He's rising! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Not a bad start to the game. A chance at either end already. He's got away. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. Simeone. Still goalless. Looking to play him in. Martinez plays it in.
Well played and well cleared.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Now, who's going to be first to this? Nicely weighted ball. Messi aims beyond the defence. Tries to play it through. Shot could be on. Real chance! He's delivered all right! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Número 20.
Cabo Verde have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Out of play for a throw. Throw in. Martinez. Here's Maradona. Threads one in. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Romero. Rodriguez. That has been slung wide. McAllister. Batistuta. Batistuta! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Gol de Argentina, convertido en el minuto 37.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Rodriguez. And it's Maradona. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he is going into that little black book. Oh, he's found support out wide. Nice bit of trickery. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Martinez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking for options for movement. Well, he's seen that, and that brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Argentina are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. That is ended up in no man's land. Romero does well to get it back. Great vision. Simeone receives it in a wide position. Maradona, he has found a way through. And it's Guido Rodriguez. And Messi! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Can he get on the end of this? Played out to the left flank. It's a promising position. Now who's going to be first to this? Spread out to the left. It's a goal kick. Romero looking for the run. Batistuta. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. Maradona. Tries a shot! Cabo Verde have a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 11. Entrará al campo. Número 14.
Batistuta. And it's Maradona. Now that looks a decent ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with the...
Castellanos! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 17.
So changes afoot here, and from both
Número
sides.
7. Se va a realizar un cambio.
Argentina are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Maradona. And here's Batistuta.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Messi. Rodriguez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Maradona. Maradona with terrific effort. Goal! Argentina! That is how you do it. A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter.
Gol de Argentina.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Argentina with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Lisandro Martinez gets across to intercept that. Oh, that's a key interception. Played back into the centre. And it's Maradona. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Big chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cambio.
Argentina with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. McAllister, who's short. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Has another go! He's having a hit! And that would have been game, set and match.
Rodriguez really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. That's a decent clearance.
Argentina clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Hops for safety. McAllister. And it's Guido Rodriguez. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Maradona, who's set up one goal so far. Romero picks it up out wide. And he's quick to get rid. It's gone out for a throw-in. Argentina have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And here's the pull.
Número 4.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And he was quick to react.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Argentina close now to seeing this one through to the... Tries one from range! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Se van a jugar 4 minutos de compensación.
4 added minutes on the board. Senesi. McAllister aims beyond the defence. And he's whipped it across. And it's hoisted clear. He's looking wide. Now the ball in. And he's there to clear it. And that is as far as it goes. Argentina have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
Señoras y señores, en la pantalla se mostrará información de la policía local.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Now, Stefano Fiori, Jim, he was a key player for the Azzurri, was he not?
Yeah, he's always been a very accomplished playmaker, Peter, and a good mixture of creativity and pragmatism when it's needed.
Explain more.
Well, it's not always that a player's so technically gifted.
He's had a shot! Off the post! Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Looking for a runner. Cruyff. Nice. Ended up in no man's land. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Cannavaro. Ernest. And it's Cruyff. That's Cannavaro. Cannavaro unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That'll be a throw. Conte. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, it's a great ball here. Now, can he find a finish? So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Rui Costa. Ernest. Rui Costa. Fiore. And he's straight offside. Still goalless. That's really well manoeuvred. Cafu plays it. He's rising! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Marquinhos cuts it. Ah, he's given it away. Oh, easy pickings there. He's picked his Ronaldinho! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Gerrard. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
After 23 minutes is number 18.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Ronaldinho can so cleverly bypass the press. Ronaldinho. Marquinhos getting this one clear. Fiore. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Ronaldinho. He's had it taken off him. Conte. Cafu. Oh, that's fabulous. He's found some space. Getting up there! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
33 minutes is
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Darwin Núñez.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Rui Costa wants to run onto this. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Some good persistent defending here. Conte tries to play it through. Hazard with the delivery. And the shot! And he's stuck it away. And the comeback is complete. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Rui Costa. Maradona. Indonesia have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Nice control. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Cruyff. Foot in. Cafu. And it's Marquinhos. And it's Maradona. Now, can they get it? Goes for a shot! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And yes, it's him again. So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team.
And it's half-time.
Indonesia are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Indonesia largely dominant, up by 2 at the break, scoreline 3-1. And here is the first touch of the second half. Here's a sharp little ball here. Ronaldinho. Tries one from range. Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well timed, excellent interception. Can he get it through? And this is Hazard. He's in one-on-one. Oh, good claim by the keeper.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Hazard. Costa Curta. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Forlan being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter,
it's Hazard! Oh, it's hit the post! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. Nunez duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So now the difference is 3. This looks promising. Corner number 2 then. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bonucci. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Costa Curta. It's Ronaldinho. Conte. Marquinhos. Forlan. Looking to play him in. He's found the way through. Cross from Cafu.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 13, Hazard. Number 21, Diego Forlan. Coming on the field.
Oh, he's having a go!
Number 19,
and that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Hernes spots it and intercepts. He's shifting through the gears here. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Now it's Dani Olmo. That's good play. Dani Olmo crosses. Maradona! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He won't be happy with that. Good effort from distance. Costa Curta.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now Fiore. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have...
Big chance! And yes, becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Substitution for
Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Adams. Number 7, Conte. Coming
No,
on the
he's not
field,
getting his way this time.
Number 11, Raul.
Just 5 minutes remaining
Number
now.
32,
Threads one in.
Number
Drell
23,
knocks it out wide. Lofted in. Well, they could break here. Now it's Rui Costa.
Oh, really well played.
He is through here. Ball swung in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Costa Curta tries to pass it through. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the number on the board is 3. Fiore. Hernes. And that's gone loose. And this is Batistuta, and he's in on goal. Has crossed into the middle, and that is expertly dealt with. And that is as far as it goes. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Darwin picking up the Man of the Match award,
Hello,
and no surprise
please
there.
join me in wishing a happy wedding
Any reflections
anniversary
on what you've
for
seen,
one of
Jim?
our fan club
Well, the look on the
members.
manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now.
Steven Gerrard is capable of taking a game by the scruff of the neck and anywhere he wants after that.
Now, one way or another, he'll contribute to the scoring of a goal.
Yeah, and when the going gets tough, tough seems to come easy for him. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's being urged to shoot. He's had a shot! Goal! Iran! That was a given. It always was.
Well, the keeper's clearly not happy, Peter. The least his defence could have done was go to the danger, and that was decidedly lacking.
Number 20.
Iran break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Gerrard. And it's Maradona. Cafu. And he welcomes it in. And the shot! That is good progress on the left. He's had it taken off him. Maradona. Now it's Darwin. That's put paid to the danger. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, that's delightful. He's on it. Can he get away? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution... And a chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, easy pickings there. Right card. And the counter is on. Now it's Forlan. And here's Nunez. Threads one in. Shot, surely! And no mistake. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The goal scorer for Indonesia after 20
The movement
minutes
so
is
precise,
number
the finish
21.
sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Koulibaly attempts a clearance. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
There they go, hunting again.
Gerrard. Looking for the run. Doué's cross. Cleared away. There's the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Goes for a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away. And we have our very first corner. Maradona goes short. Oh, and the finish! Iran have the chance to go the other way.
Iran really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Chance!
Oh, the ball.
Oh, what has happened here?
Played it again. Tries to get it clear. Nunez shapes to shoot! And that's a good finish. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That's going across goal.
That's good defensive concentration.
Spread to the right. Bayer claims comfortable. Cannavaro is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Now it's Doué. Can he get it through? This looks promising. Well read, and the danger is averted. Not the most accurate pass. And now the breakaway. It's a pretty loose pass. Marquinhos
has been indicated.
Rijkaard has created one goal already. Darwin. That is good alertness. Distributed tidily. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy.
Just a quick announcement. It is
So
now
we
time
reach the
for our
halfway
special
point.
lottery.
Oh, what a half,
Please grab
Peter.
the tickets
What
you were
a
given
half.
when you
It
walk in
really
through the
has
gates.
had a bit of everything. Two sides
please
going
welcome
tooth and
our lads
nail,
to the field.
trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Indonesia are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. The second half is up and running. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. That's destined for the flank. Short changes him with that pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's in a great position here. Cafu.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Tries to play it through. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And they can counter here.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Cafu picks it up out wide. Chance! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
The attendance
Nicely
for
spread.
this match was 80,953.
He's picked his way through. Knocks it into Nunez! And he's stuck it away. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Indonesia choosing to make the first change. Dani Olmo coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Substitution.
Indonesia go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And he goes cross-field. Indonesia have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Iran can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 8. Coming on to replace him is
Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And he shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution in progress.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Darwin being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually...
And Boyan! Perilously close.
substitution for Iran. Number 20.
So a bit of a revolving
Number
door
17.
here. Lots and lots
Coming
of
on the
changes.
field, number 24. Number 3.
Played out towards the right wing. Foot in. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Dani Olmo. Maradona. He's going for goal! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Maradona with the short one. And it's Boyan. Nice control. Good ball, good take. Dani Olmo! Yes! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Dani Olmo.
Indonesia, palpably stronger, better, superior.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He has found the way through. Showing great feet there. He's found the way through. Ball swung in. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Maradona. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Great vision. Now it's Darwin. Oh, he's burst through. Takes a shot. He lifts the roof. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Couldn't squeeze it through. McAllister. Maradona. It's a good ball out wide. Cross from Cafu.
Added minutes has been indicated.
He's taking no chances there. That's been cut out, well played. Dani Olmo is in a really good position out wide. Oh, that's a key interception. It's gone for a throw-in. McAllister. And time is up. Indonesia have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Darwin happy to bask in the accolades from all around. The stage most certainly his. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
To draw your attention to the screen right now.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.